Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some popcorn for you. Two of these are Cabot Creamery. We have the salted premium butter popcorn and the honey butter.
And these are Good and Gather, which is a Target brand. Caramelized spring onion and savory herb flavor.
The Good and Gather were $3 each at Target. The Cabot were $4.50 each at Publix. Wow. $4.50.
Mine are 4.5 ounces.
This is 4 ounces. And so you're paying $1.50 more for less at Publix. But Publix is expensive. They're an expensive.
Cabot's might be expensive too.
That's true. We have reviewed some Cabot before, Cabot popcorn, so they did have other ones with these, but we already have them on the channel. So if you type in Tammy Dunn, Cabot popcorn, it should come up. So this is salted premium butter made with real butter, popcorn, non-GMO kernels, premium rich and buttery popcorn made with a little love in every bite. Perfectly popped kernels tossed in extra creamy salted butter makes for a lusciously snackable treat full of buttery goodness. Other popcorns are sure to be jealous. These are manufactured in Burlington, Vermont. 4 servings are in the container. 2 cups, 28 grams is 160 calories.
What if this is one of those things where they have the big container of the popcorn and they put it in those tumblers? And they throw in the butter and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder if they flavor them like that. Probably. Not as buttery as I thought they would be though.
I like the amount of salt.
Yeah.
Not overly salty.
No, but I thought I was going to get like movie theater rich, lots of butter flavor.
No, but I do get butter.
It's more of an actual butter you would have at home and melted and put over popcorn.
Mm-hmm. I do like the butter flavor.
Yeah.
What's different about this is it's very soft.
Mm-hmm.
It's all like you call that head popcorn or something. What do you call that?
Brains. Like brains.
That's what he says. I knew it was something with the head. He said it looks like brains.
It's like a brain.
All of these pieces of popcorn look like those little brains, which Kevin calls them, and they're all very soft. So it's not like
not super crunchy.
Right. It's not. It's easy to eat. Now you do still get some holes, for sure, but.
It's popcorn.
But it's a softer chew.
It is softer. It's not hard crunchy popcorn.
I think that's nice. Would you get that again?
Maybe. I like the butter, but like I said, it's more like you've taken the butter out of your refrigerator and done it yourself. So it's not that over the top movie theater butter. Just know that.
This is some yellow popcorn.
Honey butter.
This is honey butter. Yeah, no mixing that up. Okay.
That looks like more movie theater butter.
This says extra sweet and creamy premium popcorn made with a little love in every bite. Perfectly popped kernels tossed in extra creamy premium butter and the sweet taste of honey. 160 calories for 2 cups. Ooh, that's good.
I love that sweetness in there.
I like the texture.
The texture is a little bit crunchier than the other ones.
It's like there's just the slightest hint of a crisp shell around the outside. Just the slightest.
That's really good. I love that sweetness.
That, you and I would go through a whole bite. I mean, I could eat that by myself. Let's face it. There's not that much in there. I mean, really. And I could put away some popcorn. But there's supposed to be 4 servings. That's a lot of calories. But I think once you open a bag, you're going to have a hard time stopping with that. Because it is just slightly sweet. And
yeah, it's not. If you ever had
texture's so good.
Have you ever had honey butter that you put on like toast and stuff, the little tubs? That's what that tastes like.
Yeah, very, very delicious.
It's very good.
Out of the 2 Cabot, I would pick the honey butter.
Yeah, I would
yeah,
too.
for sure. Even though the other one's good.
And it has that same home butter, you know, like actual butter, not the fake artificial butter flavor. Right. The honey butter also has that real butter flavor too. So it's good. I like it.
This is the Good and Gather, so we're switching brands. Limited edition caramelized spring onion popcorn. 4.5 ounces, 128 grams. It says Perfectly seasoned. Add a classic crunch to your picnics or movie night marathons as summer comes knocking. With the delicious taste of naturally flavored caramelized spring onion popcorn, it's the perfect snack to savor and share. Enjoy the season with good and gather. It says 4.5 servings are in the container. 2.5 cups, 28 grams is 150 calories. And these are distributed out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. These, because they're limited edition, they were back in the Easter section. So Target has their Easter stuff out right now, and that's where you're gonna find these.
It's not oniony?
Yes, they do, but they don't. It smells good.
It smells more like just popcorn.
It smells really good.
No, you immediately taste it though. I mean, the minute that hits your tongue, it's onion. I don't know about spring onion.
It's not spring onion.
It does taste like
It's onion.
a sweet caramelized onion though. It's not that really harsh onion.
Spring onion is very different.
I would just call that onion.
I love this kind of popcorn. That's
the style of popcorn?
Yes.
So not the brain popcorn. You like the just regular popcorn.
Yeah, I would consider this regular popcorn because I can go in with my big claw there and I can get like 5 pieces and just shove it in my mouth, and I like the texture of it. I like it that there's a crunch to it.
They put lots of seasoning on it too.
There's lots of seasoning.
It definitely, you know it's onion for sure. There's that. And it does have that caramelized flavor too.
I'm not a 1 piece at a time popcorn person. I like to get a bunch and shove it in my mouth. I really like this. I like the flavor.
The flavor's one I wouldn't want a ton of, but
it reminds me of when you cook onions in butter, and they get caramely, that caramely flavor. That's what that tastes like. Yeah. But it's not spring onion. And this specifically says spring onion, so I just didn't taste like spring onion, but I do like them. I would buy that again.
Yeah, a spring or green onion definitely tastes different.
Yeah, it's completely
greener, fresher flavor.
Yes, I would say yes. That's what I was going to say. Greener and fresher. Okay, this is savory herb flavored. And it says the same exact thing. It does not tell what's in it. Oh, but I see. It says in the ingredients, it has rosemary extract.
That would.
Onion powder.
Anytime they do herbs, they almost always throw rosemary in
there.
Okay,
2.5 cups, 28 grams. That's 150 calories.
Sometimes we'll throw a little sage or something like that in there.
Ooh, smells good to me. But I like rosemary more than you. So we'll see how heavy it is.
I actually get a little bit of a butter flavor in there. It's a savory herb. It almost has a butter-like flavor. I do definitely get the rosemary though.
Yeah, but it's not strong. It's not heavy.
No, but for me it's a little off-putting because it's so earthy.
You do get the rosemary.
Done.
But you do get the onion powder too. You do get a little butteriness though.
Yeah, I got a little butter.
I don't mind that.
I could eat them, but I'd rather have the onion.
I'd rather have the onion, yes.
I mean, I'd rather have the honey ones.
Well, that's a different way. Out of these two from Target, I do think Target did a good job with these because, you know, they also have the Favorite Day brand, and it's always, well, with any store brand, any brands, you know, they're going to have some great stuff and they're going to have some not so great stuff. I think they did a good job with both of these, but we're both choosing onion.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Cabot, the honey butter, if you can find it. Odd place, we found these at Publix. I think when we first found these, the Cabot brand, it was at CVS. CVS locally, believe it or not, at our little CVS. As I
They
think,
don't have anything.
no, but I think that's where we first found them. So in Central Kentucky, this isn't a brand that's everywhere, so you might have to look for it. But I definitely think it's worth trying if you see it. Any of their flavors, I think I would give them a try.
Yeah, it's good popcorn, and it tastes like I said, it tastes like real butter, not artificial butter, which is a good thing.
Yeah, so I'll have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.